Willkommen zu Tabletopbattle.com.
Perfect. That's not Damon, that's Frank. He's our new German compatriot.
He's the new German commander.
Yeah, this is Damon. The guy holding the camera is Schwein.
And I'm gonna work on the web shop.
While me and Frank play a rematch, because Frank kicked my butt at the, what the hell is it called? The Gathering Tournament in February.
UK Gathering.
Yep, so I need some sort of revenge for that, so let's see if I can make that happen. So that's why we're filming today. This is Thursday, it's 2 days until our tournament. Mm-hmm. Yes, right. But we happened to grab Frank at the airport and forced him into playing a game. He opposed initially, but being us, no one can say no to us in the long run. Can we, Frank?
Can we what?
No one can say no to Tabletop Battle in the long run.
Just say yes.
Just say yes.
I say it.
So, we have a beautiful table set up by yours truly. Very proud of it. The buildings is something that we want to highlight today. They are made by Mr. George Seriapo.
Well, it's made by a laser cutter.
A laser cutter with George in charge. Have you hidden your... Yeah. So, buildings are...
Completely...
I've assembled all of them because Svein couldn't be bothered because he doesn't do stuff like that. So we agreed upon, hey, let's come over to Svein's and assemble buildings. And stuff like it usually does, I assemble, he does something else.
That's true.
Yes. They were a joy to assemble, very easy. Comes pre-painted. And yeah, really worth looking into. And we will be selling them on our web shop real soon. For the best prices in the
Russian Federation.
The Russian Federation, or is just a different branch?
So anyway, the mat is by Deep Cut Studio, and we have never played on this mat before. This is Drake's Corner, it's called. So it's a very nice map for an urban setting.
Yep.
Okay, Frank, want to say something?
No.
Then, is there anything special we need to say about the battle mat?
No, I don't think so.
Buildings are buildings, forests are forests, you know the drill. What about these things? Light cover? Light cover.
Yeah.
And then we have some used equipment from a early war.
They're all destroyed. We're looking at two small French tanks, one Panzer III, 3 or 4, and one broken down German gun.
Yeah.
But they're not usable for anything else than cover.
Hardcover. Yeah, so that should be it.
Pretty much the game is kill the other guy. Whoever kills the most order dice is the winner.
Yes.
Yes.
And who won the last game?
Frank, by far.
Yes.
You did?
Yes. So I
crushed him.
I need to up my game here.
Work on your stomach.
Work on my stomach. Let's go to army deduction.
Für the Germans.
Yes. For the Germans, it's a first lieutenant with his mate, both equipped with assault rifles, of course.
Of course they are.
Then we do have, indeed, a Fallschirmjäger squad, late war, 8 guys, 4 assault rifles.
Of course they have.
No Panzerfaust, they are just glued to the model, so...
And this one is controlled by Heide. We included some patrons last minute. We didn't inform anyone, we just did it.
Behind the market sheds, Luftwaffe Field Division Squad.
That's
10
the
guys.
Inexperienced bastards.
Squad, right.
So they're controlled by matches.
Then we have a regular hair squad.
Regular ass squad.
Yeah. What?
Controlled by Captain Rattenbury.
Yeah, by Rattenbury. With a SMG and an LMG.
Yes. Oh, and here we got something from Australia. The Convict.
Another Grenadier squad with a light machine gun and...
I see an assault rifle there.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. And light artillery.
Light artillery. And the Pak 40 is the next one.
Are all of these regular except the Luftwaffe Felddivision?
Right. The Luftwaffe are INEX, the paratroopers are veterans.
Heide, you're a veteran.
But the rest is all regular.
Yeah. So Pak 40, with a
Right.
guy resting his foot on the limber. That's cool. And a Panzer IV.
Panzer IV regular with Schürzen.
Yes. So good against Damon's bazooka, which he doesn't have. And then we have...
Another field division.
So you gave all the inexperienced shit to Matches and Captain Wurst.
Yeah. I think they will enhance their abilities quite a bit.
And in front here we have...
Yeah, that's me, the medic.
Oh, you're the medic
Yes.
behind there. Okay,
Yes,
you
yes,
guys in front. What are that? That's the
I have a
second
hidden
HQ.
gun. It's not on the list.
It's a second HQ.
Yeah, the second HQ. The first HQ is the first lieutenant. The second HQ is the second lieutenant.
Okay. And I'm in the game as well.
Yeah. Regular, medium mortar.
They spelled my name wrong, but that's okay.
Yep.
But
That's on purpose, Schwein.
the reason I am the medium mortar is because I'm good at rolling sixes. And then
And a heavy bolter. No.
heavy bolter.
MMG.
Medium machine gun.
Right.
MG42. Hitler's buzzsaw.
That's it.
A total of 13 dice.
Yes. So those are the Germans. Let's take a look at the ass-wiping Americans. For the US, who don't wipe their ass, according to Damon.
I told him off. You should behave. We have a first lieutenant, regular, with one compatriot. We have an inexperienced second lieutenant. Then we have my first patron.
So that's 2 platoons.
That's 2 platoons. We have the Fogelman family. They are now in control of a regular Chaffee with recon upgrade and heavy machine gun. We have a regular M4 105mm howitzer German, controlled by Mr. Seryapov, the supplier of the
Buildings.
awesome buildings.
So that's just natural.
Yep.
And
And
most of these patrons are actually going to take part in the tournament this weekend.
yeah, and for those of you who aren't here, you will be missed. Moving on.
Moving on.
Forward artillery observer
Yes.
with an extra man. Inexperienced medium mortar with gun shield and spotter. The
Or-
spotter is somewhere around here.
Yeah, he's actually in this building.
Yeah, he's in this building.
Yeah.
Hi.
And the medium howitzer, that is, of
Yeah.
course.
We have a veteran sniper. Yeah, that's all there is to say about that.
Mhm.
Then we have 2 8-man U.S. early war Marine squads. They're regular. And there is 1 BAR in each unit. One of them is controlled by Lieutenant Paul.
Yes, he's going to play on Saturday and Sunday.
And he's
he
going to
is-
fill us up with so much lead.
that we're going to piss a lot.
Piss something, anyway. Then we have 2 identical veteran engineer units, controlled by Mr. Douglas H. Bunker and Mr. Cooperman,
Who
are
will have-
also playing in the tournament.
But he has a birthday tomorrow.
He has his birthday's tomorrow. We've
So,
got something planned for you, but you don't know that.
Happy birthday to you. Okay.
Moving on, both squads have 1 BAR and a flamethrower.
What?
Yes.
So they are engineers?
Yes. Lastly, a 9-man ranger squad with 1 BAR and 1 submachine gun.
And you gave that to Parnell?
Yeah, but I like Parnell.
Because
Parnell's
he's,
a nice guy.
because he's the pretty one?
He's the purdy one. He's the purdy one.
And also we might want to add that Cooperman.
Copeman.
Yeah, that's not him. We need to exchange the flag.
We need to change the
It's
flag.
not him.
Copeman. Adam Copeman. Birthday tomorrow. Also one of the guys working on Miniature Wargame, the movie.
Yes.
Which are also going to be here for the tournament and filming and asking us lots of questions, and we're going to answer them as stupidly as we can.
Yes.
As we usually do.
So that is the US forces.
Yes.
And let's get ready for turn number 1 in this slaughter fest.
So this is the location of the US medium howitzer spotter. The Rangers have taken the field and will be doing a advanced deployment before we start the game. My sniper is set up in this building, looking out this little hole in the wall. Where'd you hide your spotter, Frank?
Right in there.
So it's in that window, which I cannot see from that angle. That's just perfect, isn't it? So that's the setup before we pull the first order die. Frank, you want to do that live? Oh, actually, it won't be live because he'll just edit whatever it turns out to be in your favor. There you go. That's the German dice drawing grin.
Yes.
It's Frank. All right, we'll be back with some action.
Yes.
So this is Frank setting up with his first order die. And
Right, I'm upset.
inexperienced squad controlled by Matches.
Matches to the front.
Also known as Andy Bryant.
Yes.
He's supposed to be a medic, but he refused, so we gave him a squad that's easy to kill, so that he will need a medic. Following that, Frank gets another dice, drawn by Svein, so I sense a cooperation here.
It's not good to start.
Says you. I'm on the receiving end. What are you planning to do, Frank? More running?
Run.
And this is what?
This is standard hair squad. Grenadiers. They run.
12 inches. They have light machine gun and all that crap.
Yeah, right. They run light machine gun to the front.
Yep.
And what else?
And that's
Probably the assault rifle to the front.
happy me. Alright, we'll be back with a new dice after
And
he's
some
done placing. That'll be Svein.
Working on the web shop.
Yep, which hopefully will be up in, what, a week?
Yeah.
2 weeks? 2 months?
Depends how much stuff we want to have in there.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to bring in a regular US Marine squad, which is controlled by Lieutenant Paul. He's going to run up and get over here with the guy in the front. I have to run around it first because I can't run in the damn thing. There we go. So my squad's going to end up here. And with that, sign, new dice. So more US dice. Oh, more, it's my second. My other regular squad is going to be running up to the fence, getting some nice, well, kind of cover. We haven't said what, but I assume we're going to play it like it's light cover, Swine.
Yes.
Since they're just in a normal thin fence thing. Nothing special about them. They have one BAR regulars there to fill in my must-have regular allowance. So that will be it for them, and let's get a new dice. So Frank is bringing on Frank as a medic to bolster the defense of his inexperienced and regular squads running up or moving up behind Matches. So, are you confident that your medical skills will help you in this game?
I got your ass, Andy.
Yeah, Andy, he's got your rear. Ebo! Shrine! Who the hell is Ebo?
Ian Day.
Ian Day.
Ian?
Ian is a particle. Ian is a name.
Ian Day.
Ian Day, you are in control of this howitzer and I beg you to please kill something. New dice. That way. First lieutenant is going to come in. Going to support the ground troops in whatever way he can. Whilst still not being, well, up front. So he's going to run, actually he's just going to run up and be behind the fence as well. He's going to stay there. So don't kill him, Frank.
Why not?
Because he'll die.
It happens.
Actually, that's stupid.
Actually, you cannot die. It's just. No, I stopped it.
And now you started again.
I think.
Now I can stop it.
No,
Good sound effects.
That would indicate Frank doing a daredevil move and bringing in his Panzer IV
18 inches.
to, well, he's going to brave the storm of 2 tanks that's going to come in and try to shoot him.
and I don't think I can.
Let's see if you can have line of sight here.
No.
No, unfortunately
But
no.
I might have a look at the
Yep.
other guys in the back.
Oh, we have...
Ah,
yes.
What do we have?
That is good. You can see my HQ, or you can also...
No.
No,
Okay.
well, you can, but that would be hard cover.
HQ is good.
HQ is good.
I like that.
No, I just told you not to kill them.
I shoot at them. Oh.
Ah! Strength models, don't break them.
Told you I'm dangerous.
So that is
It's
long range.
Yeah, that's long range.
Right, so we got a base,
Movement, base 4,
the base of 3,
3, movement 4,
Four.
long range 5.
cover, light cover 6, small team 7.
7.
So 6s followed by 6s. That's
Yes.
never been done in the bunker.
But
Where do you want to roll?
it happens.
Down the main street? Oh, I saw a 6, but...
But now he knows where I am.
Yep, so Frank is average today.
Chaffee.
I'm going to take a shot at your Panzer IV, and the Fogelman family is going to wipe that Panzer off the face of the earth. So I have a main gun that can shoot, but I also have a heavy machine gun that can pin it if my main gun misses. Because I can actually reach armor penetration value of 9 in total with a heavy machine gun. But we're going to shoot the big gun first, and well, it's not actually big, but it's a gun. It is a medium anti-tank gun. Range-wise, we are looking at 12, so it's definitely short range. So I only have the penalty for movement. So I need a 4, ladies and gentlemen. That is a 6. Rah! Kaboom! Are these dice better or worse than the other ones to film and see?
We'll find out.
Yeah. So you have an armor of 9. I have an armor penetration value of
5. 4 to glance.
5
to
glance.
10.
It's a 6.
So that's penetration.
That's
Are those the loaded die?
Yes. So that's penetration by 11, but you don't beat the armor by 3,
No.
so 1 roll on the
And
damage chart.
These are the dice that Joachim bought for me because he was tired of the other ones rolling so well. Go figure. So on the penetration, it is a 3. You're
So-
on fire. Yes. So you take 1 pin. And we have an additional pin marker for being on fire. And you now need to pass a morale check. So you are regular, -2, so you need 7. Yay, you're still here. More US dice. This time we are bringing in Mr. Seryapov in his 105mm howitzer Sherman. So he's going to be driving a whopping 14 since he's on the road. And we are going to be shooting directly at that squad
With your medium howitzer.
with my medium howitzer. And that was the ghost of Anders who's here. So he's come to join us too.
That it was.
But a fire order howitzer needing a... It's fine. It's fine.
What?
We need... You're rolling. Does this provide cover for the gun?
No, you shoot over that.
Okay, so I need a 4. Alright, a 4 to hit on a direct shot with a medium howitzer. That is a 3, so it's a miss. But I'm gonna also shoot with the hull mounted medium machine gun. That, however, will require a high roll because this does provide light cover for it. And it's long range. Wouldn't you say, Frank?
Yes, definitely.
Yes. So I will be needing a 3, 4 for movement, 5 for long range, and 6 for light cover. So 4 dice, 1 6, so at least it's a pin.
Yes.
And a 4 to kill. No, but it's a pin. And with that, we go on to new dice. So we have worst. It is Paolo Giglio of Verona, Italy, coming onto the table. This time in the form of a what? Flag? Squad? He is
The Luftwaffe, Felt Division.
so you see how he's
How can I say this word without a German accident? Accident! No!
that,
I am the German accident.
we got to say
Right.
that me and Frank are also part of a podcast called Combined Operations, and Frank has already gotten a fan club due to his laid-back attitude and accent. Because let's face it, the German-English accent rocks.
No, it sucks.
Well, you think so? The rest of the world disagrees, or at least the gamer world.
Okay.
So that's your move.
I can try even harder to speak English if you want a real German accent. I can do it.
It's okay, Frank. It's okay.
That's enough?
Yes,
Okay.
that's enough. All right, let's move on to the next dice.
Right.
Leave the girls alone. Yeah, they're getting ready to carry terrain to my car because I have to set up tomorrow while Svein goes to pick you all up from the airport.
Yes.
All right. Another US die.
New
We're gonna
buildings.
pause so I can think about what to do.
New buildings.
Okay, Frank, bringing on some veteran engineers. They have a flamethrower and 1 BAR. They're also controlled by Mr. Douglas H. Bunker. Should I move and shoot or should we just run? We'll just run.
Move and loot.
Move and loot. They're gonna run up here and we'll be back with a new die. Apparently my second engineering squad is also gonna come in. Somewhere. And I'm thinking they need to be in a position to go either way. So they're gonna run up here. They'll end up roughly here.
Right through the center.
Right through the center. So 12. Yeah, they're gonna end up here. Alright, so my second engineer squad is gonna come in the shape of Adam Copeman and take up a position to go left or right depending on where they're needed. So let's find a new dice. HQ, yeah, HQ. He's gonna come in. It's a, what did I say? Second lieutenant in experience, so he's gonna be hiding as much as he can. So he's gonna come up and stay behind this unit. Because I'm thinking if I need some Chaffee support, he should definitely be here. Okay. Coming up there with a run over. Here we go. New dice.
The light artillery.
Light artillery taking up a position to fire at, well, my engineers.
Whoever comes this way.
Yep. And that is controlled by the convict, Tim
No,
Stevens.
but they can't fire because they.
No, because they move. So, but if you get the first die next turn, then you can shoot at me. Alright, so that brings on a new dice. Mr. Haida is coming in with his paratroopers.
Yes.
They're going to be running in to support the right flank, or my right flank.
12-inch move. Veteran infantry.
Bringing more support to, well, support the outmatched matches. See what I did there?
Yeah, flanking.
Yeah, reinforcing the flank. So I think
Reinforcing the Frank.
reinforcing Frank, and I think I'm gonna have to move my engineers in this direction. All right, so there's 1 dice left for the US and several dice left for the Germans. Let's see what we get.
Oh, here comes the Pack 40.
Taking a position to try to kill my Chaffee.
More or less the same gun as the Panzer IV.
Yep. So something that I should run away from if I and shot at.
In next round we will see a Chaffee burn.
We'll see a Chaffee run away. Or burn. Alright, so I am going to place my forward artillery observer. He's going to move 6 inches up. And he will be able to see out of the forest. First lieutenant.
Headquarter, first lieutenant with a mate.
2 assault rifles.
Coming up.
Cheesy as it gets.
Yeah. They just. No, they can run.
They can run.
They can run.
They can run 12.
Yeah, they run up. They jump over the
Fence.
and end up here.
Yep. Ready for a good cover position next turn. Alright,
Right.
new dice.
That's it.
Alright, so Rangers, you're gonna move 6 inches. They're all gonna shoot at your Captain Rattenbury squad. Captain Rottenbury.
They shoot around the corner.
There's the last one. There we go. There's the BAR. That's also outside of 15, so they can all see and they can all shoot, but they have long range and light cover. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Basic of 3, light cover 4, long range 5. No penalties for movement. Ha, I remembered. That is 2 hits only, but it's 2 hits. No, wait, is that a, no, that's a 4. So 2 hits, and they are regular. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, so force to kill. 2 dead. And 1 pen. Woohoo! And
Good cover.
this is Schwein
This is fine.
coming in more than one way. Taking up cover behind the forest. And their spotter is, where was he, Frank? Over in that building. With well, line of sight to my engineers at the moment. Headquarters coming in again in the corner to support. This is getting very cramped.
Yep.
And I really hope you don't go anywhere, because my artillery observer is going to target that area. You want to pull a new die? So that leaves 1 dice each. And as you can see, Frank's being very hesitant to deploy in this general area. That's because of my sniper. It's looking out of the crack in the building. So sniper is pretty much useless, though. Ooh, target. It also prevents Frank from deploying in the middle-ish. No, can't see you there, Frank. He can't see you when you're there. Building's in the way.
Yep. Can't see.
Or that building's in the way.
Okay.
All right.
This is the MMG.
Yep. More dice. See what you get. And that'll be my sniper. So we'll be right back after I give away the camera. Sniper is going into ambush. And with that, it's Frank's last die of turn 1. So Frank's last deployment is a what?
Yeah,
No, it's not a what. It's a unit. But what kind of unit?
the regular infantry squad.
Yep.
Just over the fence.
Yep. And no reaction from my
Hit the
sniper
ground.
because he can't see anything. And that sums up turn number 1.
Yes. This is.
I got the unusual value. Should this be for patrons only? No, this is for everyone. Alright, but if you are a patron, you get to watch more videos. So if you're not a patron, you should become one. See, now I did a commercial thing. Alright.
Frank is a patron. That's why he's here.
Me.
Yep.
But, oh, did you? No, you did. Lots of benefits for becoming a patron. We have discounts, we have more videos, we have competitions, we have Anders, the Foobar King. Anders is gonna be an achievement in our tournament in 2 days. I haven't posted it yet, I will. And we're soon opening a web shop where patrons only can purchase for very low prices. So become a patron. I'm gonna think about what to do with my first die. So the Fogelman family are up since the US got the first dice. They're gonna stand still, and their medium anti-tank gun is gonna knock out, well, again, try to knock out the Panzer IV. No movement this time, so I'm hitting on a 3. So let's see the 3. There's the spin. Come on. No! Fuck's sake. But I also have 3 heavy machine gun shots. And I'm looking for the pin, obviously. And the reason again why the heavy machine gun can pin it is because it can gain a total penetration of 9. And since Frank's tank is only regular, he might take a pin off that. So let's see, that is 2 hits. So you have to take a check to see if you take a pin.
Heavy machine gun has a penetration of
1.
plus 6 or 7.
Plus, if I were in your rear, plus 2. For a total
You are,
of
not
9.
you are not in my rear.
Oh, your rear.
You're just
Just
straight
in
in front.
Yeah.
You have to. Okay, what do you want?
You need a less than a foo bar.
Yeah, that was a full bar.
Yeah.
It was
So it's not an actual foobar, it just means that you take a pin. So your Panzer is now at 3 pins. So Frank wants to fire his Pack 40, and the Fogelman family wants to recon away. So we're just gonna cut, and we'll be back after the recon move. So the Fogelmans backed up into a corner, keeping to the 1 inch between units, and out of line of sight of your Pack 40 and your Panzer 4 for now, but if you get a die, you can try to move it, if you so wish.
I try.
Oh, you've got a die?
I got a die.
Oh, what do you want to do?
I try to move it.
Alright, so that is a regular Panzer 4, leadership of 9 minus 3 is 6. Do not foobar this time.
Yeah, they're out of range.
Alright, so you need 6. Oh, that was 11. So, nice try, but he goes down.
Down.
So, Schwein gets a fire order on the inexperienced mortar.
No, it's
Regular mortar, and the reason why he can shoot at my engineers is because he has a spotter in that building. You need a 6. Oh, it's a 6! They're gonna go down.
Okay.
So half the number of hits, and we're gonna
1d6 hits.
1d6.
1.
So 1 hit. I shouldn't have gone down. Crap. And 3. It's good enough to kill.
Yeah, it's a penetration of.
1 guy dead, and now you're ranged in. So we're just gonna place a pin marker on them and be back with more dice. You need to take an order test.
Yeah, the order test. The regular -2 is a 7.
That is a
They
7.
do
so
it.
That's not a problem. And that is Captain Rattenbury going to do something.
Captain Rattenbury is running like hell in the middle of the fray, trying to take down
The Rangers.
these Rangers.
That is a brave move. Alright.
So, what do we have? We have a light machine gun.
Okay.
These are 4.
Light
No,
machine.
3. No, 4.
Everything is short range.
Everything is short range, but I have an SMG. That is long range for the SMG.
Okay. So we have
SMG,
yep.
long range. Light machine gun, short. Assault rifle, short. Oops.
You're okay to roll the order die, that's fine with me.
And
You have, let's see,
light machine gun,
and 1 assault
assault
rifle,
rifle.
and 2 rifles.
Yes.
Okay.
No, 3 rifles. Ah, this is the loader. Okay.
Yeah.
2 rifles.
Alright, so we are looking at a
8.
base of 3, movement 4, light cover 5, and pin 6. But that's a lot of shooting. That is a lot of shooting. That is a lot of 6s. That's 3 6s. So that's a pin and 5s to kill, since they are veterans.
What?
1 5, so 1 guy dead. And
Yeah,
then the
here comes
submachine
the
gun.
SMG.
So 6 followed by 6, since it was long range.
Nothing.
That's a 5 and a 1. But it's 1 guy dead and 1 pin. So we're going to remove the guy in the front. Yes, because then I might increase the range. So we'll be back with a new dice. For once, I know what to do. I'm going to run my HQ up behind the smoke. And hopefully out of line of sight. And they are there to provide the morale for the Rangers when I get a new die. So let's see if I do that. So Frank is moving Frank, the medic, up behind the destroyed French tank for cover and support for Mr. Mattenbury. Mattenbury. What the hell? Matt Rattenbury. New dice. God. Sherman time. Actually, do I want to do that? Wait a minute. You have Fausts, don't you?
Yes.
You cheeky git. And the Fausts are up there in the inexperienced squad. Wasn't that what you said?
Yes.
Alright. So I'm gonna stand still and shoot at your inexperienced squad.
Okay.
Because I can see the majority of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, five guys out of how many?
10.
10. So that's 50% or more, which is what the rules say. So I'm going to stand still. I'm going to shoot. So I need a 3, I think. Oh yeah, this is a howitzer. I was thinking this is a regular shot.
Indirect shot.
Direct shots. Thank you very much. So that is 26. Have to be indirect. Okay. Indirect shots.
6.
6 to hit. Come on. Come on. Yes. Oh, it's a hit. I'm very happy now. Ah, revenge is sweet. It's a medium howitzer, Frank. That's 2d6 hits.
I know.
Do you want to go down?
Yes.
With matches. Right, so you go down, and I roll a total of 3. So that's rounded to 2. 2 hits, and I'm killing you on 2 and up. Because they were inexperienced, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 and up, so we got
3. 3 and up.
plus 2 no, I got plus 3 penetration on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so
then,
2 dead.
Then anything but a 1.
Yeah, so 2 guys dead. And 2d6 applies d3 pins. So let's see how that goes. That's 3 pins. So they're very pinned out. And I also got the whole mounted medium machine gun, which I'm going to fire uponeth you. So let's do that over here. After you're done moving your casualties. Sorry, Andy. Oh.
No, that was...
Frank.
Huh?
Yeah, matches.
Oh, yes!
You
That's
can-
me!
yeah, you can
And Andy,
roll-
I told you I will save you.
Yeah, so you can roll dice
Problem is, medics only save...
on a 6.
No, they only save for infantry weapons and not for heavier weapons.
So you can save
So
for
Andy,
the,
sorry,
you can save for the medium machine gun if it kills
that
any.
gun was too big.
Yep. Let's see this one. Oh, there you go. All of them hits.
6, 6, 6, 4. 4 hits.
So, because I need a 4 because of long range. So that's 4 hits. And 3. Well, this one was a 6. So, yep. NCO as well. I think you need to roll separately for the NCO then. So 1 dice for the NCO and then 2 dice for the squad. NCO. Anyone?
It's actually not a very good medic.
Just out of medical school.
Yeah.
But it was only 3 casualties, Frank, not 4. Only 3 guys.
3 gone.
Yep, 3 gone, and one of them was the NCO.
That is not nice.
Nope.
That
That
is
is-
very unnice.
That is not gentlemanly.
Nope. That is...
So to indicate the loss of your morale officer in that squad, I have this nice dice for you.
Mm-hmm. So you killed 3? No.
I killed 5 in total.
Okay. It's
2,
half-
with,
it's-
2 with the HE and
It's half
3
of,
with the heavy machine.
it's half of the squad.
Mhm.
So
That is, yeah, that's a test.
I will have to do a test. Yeah.
On, let's see, that's inexperienced. That means it's a 8 minus 4, so that's 4. 4 or less to save Andy Bryant matches. That is a 9, so that squad runs home to Germany to build Audis or Mercedes or what's your favorite car, Frank? A Panzer IV. We'll be back with new dice.
I don't care for cars.
German Dice HQ runs up to support the Matt Rottenbury squad. And Matt has a odd knack for choosing the side that always opposes me. Well, actually this time he didn't choose. Frank made that choice for him and said, Matt's on my team. Right, Frank?
Yes.
Yes. New dice.
Nice. Up here
Oh,
in the front. No, I need them.
they're coming to threaten my observer, who is in that window and can now see at least 1 unit. So I'm going to be murdering Mr. Rattenbury.
These are going to shoot at these guys.
Yep. So we are at 3, movement 4, long range 5, light cover 6.
Yes.
But that's a lots of shots.
Yeah.
I assume there's assault rifles in that squad.
Only 4.
So that's your elite squad.
Yes, that's the paratroopers.
All right.
Fallschirmjäger.
And everyone can see.
And 4 rifles.
Yeah. Everyone can see.
Everyone can see. That's quite good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 of them has assault rifle. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11 shots in total.
Yes. So,
Okay. 11 shots hitting on a 6.
12 shots.
12?
Yeah.
Submachine. No,
No. For assault
4,
rifles.
6,
for
8,
rifle.
9, 10, 11.
1, 2, 3, 4 assault rifles.
Oh,
1, 2.
my bad. I didn't
Yeah.
see. I didn't. There's a guy in the front.
Right.
All right, so 12 shots.
12 shots.
Hitting on 6s.
Hitting on 6s. And we do this.
Older.
this side.
Okay. God. 1, 2, 3 6s. Yep, 3 6s. So that's another pin. And killing on 5s. And
1.
again, 1. So another guy dead. And
Another pin.
another pin. So they're up at 2. So I probably need to activate them now. Okay, I need to activate Rangers, and since I gotta die, I'm gonna do that. So the Rangers are gonna get a run order to charge. If they pass their test of 10 minus 2 pins is 8, plus a first lieutenant, so back up to 10. So 10 or less. That is 9, so I'm good. So we're just gonna remove that, because they're gonna run into combat with Mr. Mattenbury. And we're just going to cut and be back after the movement. So that's where they ended up with the movement. So let's take a picture here. Oh, who's that is Commander Parnell. Oh, that's funny because Rattenbury and Parnell are buddies, and now they are in lethal combat with each other. So let's see who comes up on top. That is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks. And I will be killing on 3s, since you are a inexperienced.
Nope.
No, that's regular. Killing on 4s. So 4s to kill, and Frank, over here.
Don't you think that they are fighting over an obstacle and we might have to roll at the same time?
Cheesy kid.
Mm.
Majority of your unit is not behind an obstacle.
Once more.
5 dead.
Oh my god.
You get your hit back. You have.
Yeah.
You can't win though. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 1 guy left. Do you have a submachine gun in there?
Actually, yes.
Yes, because you shot at me. So you got 2 attacks with that guy. So killing on 5s.
6.
Yeah, reroll 6. Might kill my NCO.
1.
So use, well, the unit's gone and I lose 1 guy. So let's remove this. No, not that. That's the BAR. This guy. And Matt Rattenbury, you're dead by the hands of Mr. Was it Parnell? Or was it Copeman? Yeah, it was Parnell. So you guys can argue about that at a later date. I'm gonna consolidate and we'll be back with a new dice. I am going to activate this squad of Marines. They're going to advance 6. This is Lieutenant Paul that I'm sending to the front line, since he promised someone to fill them with so much lead they were going to be pissing something. We're trying to keep it PG-13, so I'm not going to say what it was. They are going to shoot at... That'll be hardcore, They're going to shoot at that squad. That is long range for everyone. We have a BAR, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. 3, 6, 9. And we have a base of 3, long range 4, hard cover for that unit because the majority is behind the building, I think. Is that correct, Frank? I can see 4. But I would say that he's slightly in cover, so yeah. Hard cover, so that's 6 to hit. So 6 to hit with 9 shots. Let's remove this one. So that is 1 hit. That's 1/6 right here.
Yes.
And a 5 to kill.
Yes.
They are veterans.
Yes.
A 6. So re-rolling that. Calling voodoo. No! But it's a kill and 1 pin. So Frank's moving up his something squad. Inexperienced here.
And we have a problem with the 1-inch gap.
Well, I know that Mr. Worst has a lot of problems with 1-inch gaps. Yeah. But no targets to shoot at for you.
There's the target.
There is a target?
It's right there.
Oh, there we go.
And I chose to just use the light machine gun.
Oh, you got
long
range.
range.
Yep.
27 inches.
Alright, so we are at base 4 for the experienced.
Yes.
Move 5. Long range 6.
Yes.
And they are down. So 7.
Mm-hmm.
7 with 4 shots because of the Hitler's buzzsaw special rule. Because a light machine gun usually only has 3 shots for everyone else. So 7s. So that is 1/6. Yes. Need 1 more. And
6.
Oh, yeah, it was a 6. It was a 6. And killing on 5s. Good shot. And
No!
but you apply another pin.
That was the fabulous wooden bullet.
Yep. So 2 pins on the engineers.
Right.
New dice. So it's my turn. I happen to have something big interrupting me. Can you get out of my way?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be moving my my engineering squad.
I have Pegasus Bridge.
You have parts of what used to be a Pegasus Bridge. We're gonna be moving up my engineer squad this way. They're gonna shoot into your inexperienced squad that just advanced. The reason why I'm doing this is because he can not shoot me with his Pack 40 because he has to shoot through his own guys. And there, in the background, you heard the Pegasus Bridge go to hell. Because Svein just dropped it. So that is 1 BAR. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8. The flamethrower doesn't get to shoot because, well, he's not in range. So, I am assuming this is long range. Long range for everyone but the BAR, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
So BAR hits on a 3. That's 2 hits. 4 and a 5.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest needs a 4. So that's 1. Holy moly, that was crap. So 3 hits in total.
Killing on 3s.
Yes, sir. So that's 1 guy dead and 1 pen. Well, better than nothing.
Goes directly, indirectly on Mr. Copeland.
Directly, indirectly on Mr. Copeland, because he has direct line of sight to my squad over here. They're down, but you were shooting indirectly, so it's a 6 to hit regardless.
Just need a 6.
Oh, it's
just
a 4.
4.
But 5 next turn.
Yes.
I know what to do. My forward artillery observer is going to spot right about here, I suppose. Ah. There we go. So hopefully that will land there next turn. So I'm going to move my HQ. He's just going to run up behind the building to provide some needed support for the engineers in case they take a pin or 2. So a regular squad with an LMG in front moving up. Again, I guess to take shots at Mr. Copeman
That's the case.
and the engineers. So
light machine gun?
Yep, it's long range, I suppose.
Definitely.
Yep, so we are at a base of 3, movement 4, long range 5, cover 6, down 7. But you made the... Nope,
Nothing.
not this time. Alright, so new dice. So Frank is going to try some pot.
Some 5 pot shots at the Rangers.
Rangers.
Range.
No. Engineers.
Engineers.
So that
The Rangers engineers.
That would be the medium machine gun over here with a range of 36, and majority of the squad is behind the building for cover. So we're looking at a base of 3, long range 4, hard cover 6, down 7. But you didn't make the light machine gun, well, not the last one, but the one before that, on a 6 followed by a 6. So you have hits against the odds.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
I can do it. It's 1-6.
1-6. You needed another one.
Here comes another one.
Miss.
Bullet. No.
It's a 3.
Nothing.
Headquarters moving up to support the Panzer. That's now within 6, I suppose.
And they shoot at the...
And they shoot over here. I remember these guys need a pin.
They don't have a pin.
They don't have a pin.
Scandal.
They took a pin. 2 assault rifles, 24, that's within range. So movement, long range, that's 5s to hit.
Yes.
With 4 shots from 2 people, that's just insane. It's
superior. Oh, it's 4.
But no rolls though.
Nothing.
So
It's a 4.
yep,
All missed.
new dice. So Svein comes in to witness my last 2 dice.
They will hit only 2 since they hit.
Yes. First, my artillery spotter is not doing anything, so he's gonna move behind here. Then he can spot. So that's his movement. And actually he's gonna move there and he's gonna take a shot at that squad. So he is a base of 3, that's long range 4, hard cover 5-6. That's a 4, so it's a miss. Last unit to do anything will be my sniper, and he's going to go into ambush. And with that, that's round 2, and I'm up 2 dice to 0, getting my revenge, moving to round 3. What? So my artillery observer happens before any dice are pulled, so let's see what I get. Frank and Simon and everyone that's watching obviously want me to roll a 1.
Roll 1.
So let's roll a 6 instead.
Fire for effect.
And that does what?
Roll a die for each unit, friend and enemy, within d6 plus 6 inches of the aiming point.
D6, so 3, so that's 9.
9 inches.
So that's only Frank's unit, so that's mortar, that squad, and Frank's medic, who happens to be Frank. Okay, so a D6 for each squad.
You die, roll.
No, I need my own die. I can't roll your die. That's heretical.
Didn't you roll it inside the first?
So, let's start with that one.
So what you want
Is
is
6
the 6s. Then you kill. On a 1 to 5, it's D3 pins.
mortar. It's a 5.
D3 pins.
Applies 3 pins. So that's 3. That squad. 1.
D3 pins.
That applies 2 pins. Your medic
What are you filming, Frank?
applies pins. 3 pins. And your HQ applies pins. And that's 2 pins. So a lot of pins, which I like. Not necessarily, I don't necessarily need to kill stuff, I just need to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And with that, we now roll the first die. Okay, so US die, and now I'm up because I have 1 more die than Frank. Chaffee and the Fogelmans are gonna do their thing again. They're gonna drive. I'm gonna need 1 more. 5. Pivot, and then I have another 4. And I'm gonna shoot your Panzer thing, and that is base 3, movement 4. Do you want to recce away?
Haha.
3, so it's a miss. But I'm also gonna shoot the. Actually, I'm gonna shoot the heavy machine gun on that squad. So that is a 17, so that's short range. So I will need base of 3, movement 4. So that's 3 hits, 2 5s and a 6. And killing on 2s because they are inexperienced.
Yes.
Heavy machine gun has +1 penetration. So that is 2 dead. and 1 pin. So that's that. New dice. Again, US dice. I'm going to be moving my Sherman. He's going to drive 4 inches and waste that. He's going to pivot and there we go. So he's going to shoot the howitzer and hull mounted at that squad. Open fire, and let's see, if we shoot directly it's a 3, movement 4, hardcover 5, 6. Yeah. If I shoot indirectly it's a 6. Let's just shoot directly, Frank. So it's 6 to hit with the medium howitzer. 6 to hit. Nope. It's a 1. And 4 shots with the hull mounted medium machine gun. I need 3 basic, 4, 6s on that one as well. So nothing. Ah, that's not good. George, that is crappy shooting. New dice.
Yeah, actually I tried to shoot the Chaffee.
Yep.
With the Panzer IV.
So we're gonna activate the Panzer IV. It's gonna go. Well, I do have my golden rule that I keep saying. But first of all, you have to pass the order test shoots.
Yes.
So I'll decide while you do that test.
I feel a lot of stuff here, but no die.
So it was a first lieutenant.
Yes.
So that provides
1
plus 2 morale.
6, 7.
Yeah.
It's 9.
9 minus 3 is 6. First lieutenant adds 2. So that is 8. So you manage, but it's a first lieutenant. Second, so that's 1. So that's 8. So you go down instead.
Yes.
That means I don't need to recce away.
Nope.
So we are going to advance my Douglas H. Bunker Engineers. They're not gonna run. They're gonna move 6 inches up in yonder direction, and they are going to shoot the inexperienced squad. The flamer can't reach, so we are at BAR 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8. That is short range on everyone. So base of 3, no penalty for movement, no and short range, so 3s to hits. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 misses. Rolling like crap, but I shouldn't complain. Killing on 3s. So that's 2 dead and 1 additional pin. And I'm pretty much just after the pin because I don't want him to go anywhere. So Frank's decided to move the inexperienced squad. 8 minus 3 is 5, plus the second lieutenant is 6.
This is 9.
So they go down instead. New dice. So I desperately want to move them. I completely forgotten about them, and I think Frank did too, otherwise he would have shot instantly. So I'm going to try to move them before they get shot at by Schwein, who's ranged in, even though he has pins on him. So they're going to just do an advance, but I need to pass an order test of 8 or less, because they are veterans. And that is a 4 and a 3, so 7. So that works very well. So we're going to move up here. And they are going to shoot. They're going to be needing 6s though, followed by 6s I suppose. There we go, they have down to 1 pin. That is of course Mr. Copeman. They're going to shoot at your spotter. It's in that window. So that means all of them can see and all of them are within range. 1 BAR. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. 3, 6, 7. So basic 3, pin 4, long range 5, hardcover 6, 7, and small team 8. So 6s followed by 6s. Let's see what we get. So that is nothing at all. But at least I moved, and I'm not in danger of being hit by your freaking mortar. New dice. So, there's a saying that you don't shoot the medic, because apparently that's unsportsmanlike. So, we'll assault the medic instead. Commander Parnell, I ordered you to take out Mr. Frank Saffran's medic. And you don't need to take a test because you don't have any pins, and you are within range. But you get to shoot me with a pistol, Frank.
This medic has no pistol.
You decided that just now. So you don't get to shoot, you just get to be killed. Captured. Wait, we capture you. We don't kill you. In agreement? So that is 7 attacks. 5, 6, 7. And I capture you on a 4, 5. Is he veteran? Regular?
This is regular. Regular.
So he's captured. I'll be back, or we'll be back. We'll be back with my consolidation. Black again. That's where my squad ended up after the consolidation. And whooping 3 inches. I am going to try to spot with my spotter that squad. And range in for my medium howitzer. And I will hit you on a 6 on an indirect shot. That's a 6. Unbelievable.
It is.
2 to 6 hits, Frank. Do you want to go down?
Yes.
Okay. So halving the number of hits. That is 4. So that's 2 hits. And I will be killing you. Let's see. I have a penetration of 3. So I'll be killing you on 2s. 5 minus 3. So that is 2 dead. And applying D3 pins. That is a 5, so that's 3 additional pins. So I'm going to advance my US Marines 6 inches. And they are going to open fire. I'm considering opening fire on your veteran units, but there really isn't any point because they have so many pins. So these guys are all going to shoot at your HQ to apply more pins. They are all within range. 2 are within short, but none of, and the BAR is of course all the way in the back. So that will be 2 shots, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. All right. So the 2 guys in the front, they have no penalty of movement, base of 3, hard cover, 4, 5, small team 6. Okay? So 6 to hit for the guys in the front, nothing, and 6s followed by 6s for the rest. That is 2 6s, but I need to have another pair of 6s. Nothing. New dice. So I'm going to activate my inexperienced second lieutenant. He's just going to move to the corner here, and he's going to shoot your inexperienced squad. Base of 4, long range 5. And that is a 5. So it's a hit, that means another pin. And killing on a 3, that is a 5, so 1 guy dead. Hey, inexperienced super HQ. New dice. So another US die, that's like 5 or 6 in a row. They are going to advance 6 inches. Actually, they're going to run because they can't shoot. Because I can't shoot within 1 inch of my own, and I have no line of sight to Frank's HQ, who's hiding behind the crates. So they're just going to run up and assist. And that's it. Let's see if we can actually pull one of Frank's die this turn. First Lieutenant.
He's the first lieutenant, and now he does something
Heroic.
heroic.
He's going to charge Commander Parnell.
Charge. But he rolls, of course.
You need to pass a test on a 10.
Regular.
Oh, he's regular.
Regular.
Alright, so 9 minus 2 is 7, plus 2 is 9.
And this is 11. Oh, this is
Yeah, reroll that one.
roll. And this is okay.
6. So he gets to assault.
Yeah, he gets to
With
assault.
his assault rifles. I already did my action, and I'm within 6, so I don't get to shoot.
Strange kind of gravity here in
Norway, yeah.
Norway.
It's the northern gravity. You have 4 attacks against
4 attacks.
my 7 guys.
Yeah.
Killing on 5s.
Yes.
You see, Frank is gung-ho. He is really just going at it. That is
6,
2
5.
dead. You get to reroll the 6. See if you take out a special weapon or something. Nope. The 2 guys dead, and I get to hit back with 5 guys, and I need 4s to kill. And I kill both your guys.
Yes.
That means I get to consolidate further 6. And, well, not 6, but that is... Actually, that is a 6. Yep, so I get to move 6 inches, and we'll be back with a new dice. And Frank is running his regular, yes?
Yes.
Here, Grenadiers. I think it is.
Yes.
From this, well, cover over to this cover. So now I actually don't have anything that can shoot him. Oh, wait, I have a sniper. But
you might.
maybe? Yes. But that's like 1 shot, so it doesn't really matter. But it's Frank's, well, one of 3 or 4 functioning units. The rest is fortunately pinned. I've been very lucky. I've had 6s to hit on both my howitzers when I needed it the most. New dice. So the mortar crew
I rolled 5.
is going to open fire on my Marines, regular Marines, and he needed a 6 and he got 5, so that's good. So now you just need a 6. But you've done that before.
I did.
Let's see what you get. No! For fuck's sake. Well, they can't go down because they've already used their order, so that is a medium mortar.
Yes.
That is 1d6 hits.
Oh,
That's 1 hit. Killing on a 2. So that's 1 guy dead. And d2 pins, Frank. That's 1 pin. But you're ranged in. Better than nothing. So we're going to remove the guy in the back. Add 1 pin. And new dice. Okay, activating my sniper. And he's going to do something useful for once. So he's going to open fire on that squad. He has a range of 36. It is 19 inches, so that's long range. He ignores cover. So base of 3, long range 4, sniper back down to 3. So 3 to hits. That is a 4. And killing on 4. That is a 1. So nothing, but at least I get a pin. So what you see there is Frank's headquarters with assault rifles, and they are going to be shooting my inexperienced headquarters down here. And we've agreed that there's a 1-inch gap between his unit near the fence and the building. So you have 4 shots, and you need a base of 3, long range 4, small team 5.
Yes.
That's good odds. So that is 3 hits, oh my. Killing on a 3.
Yes.
First blood, Frank.
Yes.
HQ gone. And here is a victory die.
White cock down.
HQ now. I only have my HQ and artillery observer left. HQ is going to... Well, they can't see shit. So they're gonna just move up here and shoot at your squad over here. So we're looking at a long range, I would assume, yes, so that's 3, long range 4, light cover 5, with 2 shots. Because there I can see 4 out of the 5 or 6 you have left. 5s, that's 1 hit, killing on 5s, that is a 4, so nothing. But it's another pin. Tim, the convict Stevens, is moving, and it's also known as a light artillery piece without a spotter. I'm moving to get a position to shoot at my chaffee or my advancing engineers. So we have 1 dice left each, Frank.
Yes.
Who's up?
Let me tell you. Me.
Right. What do you want to do with yours?
What do I want to do?
What do you have left? Actually, what do you
I want
have
to
left?
remove some other die.
What do you have? Oh, you have... That's the unit, the pinned out unit, isn't it?
But what?
What do you have left?
Not much. The paratroopers are more or less
they're
useless with 7 pins. The mortar is in danger of being overrun. We have a HER squad, standard grenadier squad. We have a Panzer IV.
The Panzer IV is still functioning, and if you can just get that pin off.
Squad, first lieutenant, pack 40.
Yeah, pack 40, that's the dice you have got now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which really can't do
They
much.
can't shoot anything, but they could move, probably. They could try to move.
Yep.
The problem is, where do they move? Where to handle this?
I would say
Monster
just...
of a gun.
Yeah, the thing is, tank.
Somewhere there.
The tank is in the way.
Yeah, the tank is in the way. But they probably could move the gun maybe like this.
Yep. Then...
Inside the bush, and the tank is still in the way.
Well, it's in the way, but at least you... Well, actually...
No, it's still in the way.
Yeah, it's in the way, but the better vantage point, let's call it that. With my last die, my forward artillery observer is just going to move 6 inches up here. And that's it for now. We are at... Yeah, just place it down.
Yeah, that's it.
We are now going to the start of round 4. US are up 4-1 order dice. So a US die, obviously I'm up quite a few number. Chaffee going to pivot, and he's going to move 9 inches. So he'll end up roughly, actually I'm going to move there, end up there. Move, there we go. And he's going to fire at the Panzer again. Needing a, I'm guessing I'm outside of 6. That I am. So I'm going to need a 4 to hit. Let's see what we get. That is a 1, but that doesn't work. Then I'm going to fire my medium machine gun at. Do they have a Panzer track?
Yes.
So I'm going to fire at them. No, they have 4 pins. I'm going to fire at the tank to see if I can apply more pins. That's a 1 hit. I can't damage it in front, but you need to take a test to see if you take a pin. So that is 9 minus 3 is 6, plus 1 from your
2.
lieutenant.
2. 2 first lieutenant. This is the first, that was the second.
Okay.
6.
So you don't take a pin.
Nope.
Alright, new dice. And he draws the all-important something die of turn 4, and he wants to try to activate his Panzer. What do you want to do, Frank?
Shoot at the Chaffee.
Okay. You need to pass a
Panzer
test.
IV has 3 pins.
That is 9 minus 3 is
6.
6.
The headquarter is just around the corner.
Yep, adding 2.
8.
8.
We'll try it.
That is 9. So he goes down. Still alive. So, since my tank failed, engineers are going to try. They're going to move up. They're going to flame you, which will add pins, and you will have to take a test. Something that, and you already have a lot of pins. So, he's going to flame. That's an automatic hit. Adding 1 pin for the hit. And 1 pin for being on fire, bringing you to 5. And you need to take a test to see if you die or not. So that is 9 minus 5 is
4 plus
5.
2.
Plus 2, yep.
8.
And he dies. And I need to see if I run out of fuel. Nope, I don't. So they're still good. Yay, I killed a Panzer. So my Rangers are going to get a... well, they're just gonna move. They're gonna move up here, and then they're gonna shoot you. probably would have been better off charging, but I don't want you to shoot me while I charge. Okay, so Parnell, you are going to fire with a BAR. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. And we are at super short range. So that's 2s to hit, but we have light cover, so 3s to hit. Yes, Frank?
If you say so.
I say so. I'm shooting into a forest, so it's light cover. So 3s to hit. 1 miss. Yep. And they are regular.
Yes.
So 4s to kill. 1, 2 dead. And yeah, 2 dead, but that's enough for a test.
Yes.
So it's 2 guys and 1 pin. That leaves you at 6 for your morale check.
7.
Yay!
They
I feel vindicted, people. I have my revenge. So, nope. That was the inexperienced squad taking a leadership test to shoot with Panzerfaust, but they rolled a 10 and going down instead. So let's see a new dice, Frank. That is
Black.
a US dice. Okay, so we're gonna assault. This unit is going to assault your veterans. So you get to shoot, but you need 6s followed by 6s. Because you have, well, quite a few pins. So that's, let's see, one of them can't shoot, because he can't see anything. Has 2 assault rifles and 2 rifles. Or is it, no, 3 assault rifles.
Mm-hmm.
3 assault rifles and a rifle, so that's 7 shots.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 7 shots. 6.
And that is that is the Lieutenant Paul Marine Squad attacking Commander Haida.
I'll do it over here.
Yep.
Good place for rolling. 6.
Yes. Followed by another 6, hopefully, for you.
Nope.
Nope. But you get to remove the pin once I get into contact. If I get into contact, yeah, that's less than 12. So we're just gonna run up. Charge. So that will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks. I'm getting the feeling that this might have been a bad idea, since you're a veteran and all. So 8 attacks, killing on 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll over here, since this is a good place for rolling, I'm told. You need 5s. 1, 2, 3, 3 dead. 2 6s and a 5.
Yes.
Rerolling the 2 6s. No. So 3 guys dead. Ooh, was that near you? I don't think it was any of us. Alright, and you get to hit back with 2 assault rifles.
Yes.
So that's 4 attacks. So you can still win combat, killing on force. No.
1 dead.
But you can reroll the 6.
Nope.
So that is another squad that falls to the American brutality. That was Commander Haida, who goes out. And we'll be back with a new dice in consolidation.
Try to... No.
The convicts. Tim Stevens is going to try to kill Douglas H. Bunker.
Yes. With his tiny gun.
Yeah, indirect fire with the light howitzer or light artillery piece.
And a big 6. Nope.
No, for once you roll a 1. But you had luck on those.
Yes.
But not this time, so a new dice.
But next time,
Next time.
on a 5.
More shooting against
Long range.
Douglas H. Bunker from your regular squad of Hero Grenadiers.
I guess they can all shoot. There's a light machine gun, assault rifle,
Yep. And they're all at long range, so.
Yeah, long range.
So we're looking at 4 shots.
4 for the LMG.
4,
2 for the assault rifle.
6, 7, 8,
1,
9, 10, 11.
2, 3, 4, 5 rifles.
And yeah, they are regulars at 9, minus 1 pin, 8. You need to pass a test, which you will do. 11. Anders, you have been replaced. I don't know how many moral tests Frank has failed this game, but it's quite a few. These engineers are going to try to advance. I will need to pass an order test of 10 minus 1, 9. That is a 8, so that's passed. They're gonna move. Actually, they're gonna stand still. No, the spotter is dead, isn't he? Because he was removed when they died. Okay.
So the spotter goes.
Yeah. So they might as well move.
Goes? Oh, does he go?
He goes. He goes when the team goes. He goes where the team goes. So they're all gonna move up to the fence here, and they're going to shoot at your medium machine gun. If I have range, I have range with 2 guys. That was bad, and it's 2 rifles. Oh wait, the BAR is 30, isn't it? So, yeah, the BAR is also in, so that's 4 shots. Hitting on a base of 3, long range 4, light cover 5. So that's 1, 5.
Mm-hmm.
And killing on a 4.
Mm-hmm.
No, but 1 pin.
1 pin.
Better than nothing. And new dice. Squad is going to, they're going to run in that direction. Need to pass a test of 9 minus 1 pin is 8. Plus 2 for the first lieutenant, so 10. That is 11, so they go down.
Which is good.
No.
In some way. Another black die.
Alright, let's get to it. I'll just run my observer. He's going to run 12. So he's going to go up here. And eventually he's going to soon start to spot some stuff. I want to pull a new dice since we're fast balling it.
Mine.
That's you, alright, we'll switch. The pack 40 goes into a ambush and is ready for my Chaffee to move. New dice, Frank? Black. That's black, so we'll switch. So, why doesn't that have a die? I used that, didn't I?
Nope.
I didn't?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So he's gonna drive. He's gonna move 1, do a pivot, then he's gonna drive 8. Can he see anything? He can see your thing. Can he? Oh, careful, Frank. Behind you. You're still good. Yep. I'm gonna fire indirectly at that thing. So a 6 needed to hit. 3. So nothing. And
Hold on a sec, I'm going back down for a minute.
oh, you're the last one.
Yeah.
So the HQ is the last unit left.
Yes. Well, they actually go in ambush.
Okay.
And
So that leaves me with the last 2 dice. One of them is for my artillery observer. They're just gonna run up here. Other one's for my HQ. They're not gonna move anywhere because they need to be close to these guys who can't manage their order test. So we'll be back with round number 5. So round number 5, and I got the first die, and I'm going to activate my engineer squad over here. And I'm going to move so that his, well, you remove the ambush, good for me. So I'm going to move 6 inches.
ambush.
Do you remove the ambush? Did did you
I
want to
did
leave
it.
the ambush?
Yeah.
Then leave the ambush. You want to ambush them? Who do you want to ambush with?
No, actually, Die removed.
Really?
Yes.
I'm offering to be gentleman here, Frank.
Good, then ambush.
Alright. Who do you want to ambush with? Pack or one of them?
Yeah, actually those guys here.
Funny how they move during the game. Okay, you got 4 shots with these guys. So that is base of 3, hardcover 4/5, super short on 1. So one of them hits on a 4 and one hits on a 5. Okay, Frank.
4, 6, 5. So
3
that's
hits?
3 hits.
Yep.
Killing on 5s.
Yep.
Let's see. Nope.
Nothing but a pin.
But a pin.
But the flamer will hit automatically anyway. We can lift that over there. So the flamer burns that thing first for d6 hits. Let's see how many. That is 3 hits. And that is with a... Do you get gun shield against the flamer?
Yeah. No.
No. So they are regular. Yes?
Yes.
So they will be dying on a 3. No, that is a +2 penetration. So they'll be dying on a 2. So that is 3 dead. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. Hitting on a base of 3, pin 4, light cover 5. So that is 3. But you have a gun shield.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a 6 to kill.
Yes.
No.
Nothing.
But it is a flamethrower, so it's 1 pin plus another pin for the flamethrower. So you need to test to not run away.
Right.
Oh, right. My bad.
9.
They die.
Yeah. There you go.
New dice.
Bye bye.
Now, with the Pack 40 gone, we can activate the focal guns. We'll do 1 pivot and drive as close as they can up here. And they will unleash the dogs of war, everything they have, onto the convict Tim Stevens. So that will be 8 shots with medium machine guns and 3 shots with a heavy machine gun. And we are at 16, so that is short range for everything, but a penalty for movement. So force to hit, Frank?
Yes.
With the medium machine guns first. That is 1, 2, 3 hits with the medium machine guns. 3 shots with the heavy machine gun. 1 hit. Alright, I need force to kill. So force to kill on them and 3 on that one because of +1 penetration. Yes. That is 2 dead, one of them is a 6, and 3 dead. And that's the units. Poof. Ah. Sorry, Tim. So, more US die, but that's not a surprise since I'm up like, well, a lot. My Sherman is gonna pivot once and break down everything in his path. So we can just remove these 3 since they're broken to splinters, and so are the crates. And he's gonna drive 9 inches. Then he's going to shoot at that unit directly. That is short range. So we are looking at a base of 3, movement 4, with a medium howitzer. That is a 5, so that's a hit. You want to go down?
Nope.
Nope. 2d6 hits. I've been rolling like crap on that. That's 3.
Mm-hmm.
3 hits, killing on 2s.
Yep.
So that's 2 dead, and D. Was it D3? I said D3 pins. Yeah, D3 pins. That's 1 pin for that, so not much. But we also got a hull-mounted medium machine gun. That will be long range, so I'll be hitting on 5s. Nothing. Alright, so 1 pin, 2 guys dead, and new dice. Frank gives up. The count at the mid-turn 5 was 9 dice to me and 1 dice for Frank. So he decided to cut his losses and head back to Germany to make Audis.
So you will not be playing in the tournament?
No, I will not be playing in the tournament. Mainly because we fixed that issue, thankfully. Well, Frank claims he knew what he did wrong. What was your mistake, Frank?
I got into a fight.
You got into a fight. What we can say is that Frank was very unlucky with his leadership rolls, and I was very lucky with the rolls for my howitzers and for my artillery strike. That really did a lot.
And one problem was that I crammed all my infantry in one corner where they could do nothing.
Yep.
On the other hand, it attracted lots of your stuff.
Yep.
But there was not enough anti-tank power, so this was
lack of anti-tank, and again the artillery strike pinning you down to such an extent. I mean, his veteran squad ended up with, I think it was 8 pins before they got assaulted to death.
Yeah,
by the US Marines. Right. And of course the US Rangers were probably the star of the game, who just slaughtered their way first through Matt Rattenbury, then your medic, then they took your HQ, who assaulted them bravely, and then they took out the howitzer.
Yeah, I guess it would have been better if there were a band of brothers here instead.
Yeah, unfortunately the band of brothers... Oh wait, there was. I killed them all. It was a good game. We had fun, at least I did, because I got my revenge. So now we're even, it's 1-1. Tournament in 2 days. Frank's going to do a lot better. I'm guessing Frank's going to walk away with best Axis force. As you can see, the shells are emptied almost, and everything's getting ready to go to the event to set up and get ready for everyone to play and have fun, hopefully.
Yeah, so Damon,
that was me. That was Frank.
Hit a moose on the way home.
I will not hit a moose since all the terrain is in my car. If I hit a moose, there's no tournament. Well, there can be a tournament, but there'll just be scattered terrain.
Yeah. Scattered terrain.
Yeah. So that was Frank. I'm Damon. Frank. The guy behind the camera is Numbnuts number 3 at Tabletop Battle.
Cheers.
Bye bye.
Bye.